All right, let's get this thing going. Or grab a new sharper pencil. So, hey, expectation, we're making a hand tool box. It's going to kind of look something like this. We're going to take these pieces and then they're going to go together like that. And we're going to have these rabbits in the corners that fit together like so. But first step is we got to draw this, okay? And so we're going to represent all those boards. This is 2.5 inches thick or tall. That's how tall our box will be, but we got to take a look at all the other pieces. So the expectation is a 7 by 5. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a 7-inch line. So I'm going to go from 5 to 12 right there. Okay. I've got my triangle. Okay. And we're going to go up 5 inches. So I'm going to go from the 6 to the 1 right there. 6 to the 1. This is not a great triangle. I got a bunch of divots in it. That's not fun. And then I can just use this. I'm just going to put a line right here lightly, and then put this one across that. And we can go all the way there. And then we'll darken that one up on the way down. I'm just going to get this out of the way because I don't like those 2 notches that I just had in it. Okay, so again, it's supposed to be 7 by 5 inches. So my whole box, that's the overall, that's from end to end. So it's 7 inches this way and then 5 inches this way. Okay, and when I put it on there, it should fit. Okay, so now the next expectation is that I have 3/4 inch walls. Okay, and so I'm just going to put a couple marks in. So I'm going to go to the inch and then go over 3/4. Let's do that on the other side. 3/4 right there. Okay, and then we'll go 3/4 down, and then we'll go 3/4 up as well. That's all of my borders right there, so I can put those in. I'm going to do them lightly because we're going to darken up and maybe erase some of them a little bit. So, all right, so we'll keep going on these verticals. So again, I'm putting them in lightly because I'm not going to go all the way on some of them, okay? Because those are going to represent our wall. So again, that 3/4 is the thickness of our wall, so those should fit right inside of those things. Okay, so that's where that distance is coming from. That's how thick our boards are. So next up, we need to put some rabbets on this thing. Rabbets, and we're going to put those rabbets, rabbets on short side. Okay, so on our short-sided pieces, we're going to be making a rabbet. So this is where we're going to be cutting this notch out so that our other boards can fit in there. Okay, so we've got 3/4 board. We're going to go halfway through, so I'm going to go at 3/8 there. Okay, and then let's do the same right there. When we draw these, okay, so let's take a look at this again. It's gonna, I did 3/4 deep, and so it's going to come down, and then we'll darken up that as well. So I've got my tools held tight, and it's going to be right there, and it's going to be right here. Okay, and then over here as well. So now I just need to darken up some lines so we can see the object itself. So I'm going to, this is this board right here, so we got to make sure that this one is darkened up from this end to that end, and the same right here. Oops. From there to there, right there. Okay, so there's those boards, and then this one, so I don't need my T-square on this since I already have the edge, and that edge is all beat up. I'm gonna try this one, and new triangle, and then right there. Okay, there it is. So each one of those pieces will fit in. That one's that length. Okay, there's that one, and then there's our ends, just like so. Okay, so our hand tool box, and then taking a look at this as well, we need to make sure that the bottom piece will be cut to fit. Okay, so we'll build all this, we'll nail it together, and then we'll figure out how big this bottom piece is. So bottom piece cut to fit. Okay. A couple other notes. So we mentioned this right here is a rabbet. That's that rabbet right there. So that's what that joint is called in those corners. That's a rabbet. And one other note on here. So I'm going to put A, and we'll call this B. And actually, A, how long is it? It is, I don't know. We don't know how long it is. I'm not telling you. B is 5 inches, okay? So the biggest problem that people have on this thing, so the overall thing is supposed to be 7 inches long this way, okay? So that means this board A, notice it doesn't fit. It doesn't go all the way from end to end. This is not 7 inches. A lot of people will cut this board 7 inches. You need to figure out how long it is. You could put a tape measure on that or ruler and figure out how long it is from there to there. That's how long you cut this thing, okay? And so it is definitely not 7 inches. So A is shorter, right? B, on the other hand, is 5 inches because it goes from the top to the bottom, and it's supposed to be 5 inches. It says so right there. So, again, just to verify with you, it is 5 inches longer. Okay. All right. There's the plan for our hand tool box. Good luck on it. Be nice to people. And goodbye.